2025 adventure video game, with 91 Metacritic getting movie adaptation from Sonic the Hedgehog producers. Nearly 4 months in, and 2025 has already seen a few major video game releases, one of which is now set to get a movie adaptation. Following the diverse range of hits from Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree to Astro Bot last year, this year's calendar of major releases is primarily looking at a 2025 full of action-adventure titles, including the long-awaited MMORPG Dune, Awakening, the highly anticipated Doom, The Dark Ages, and Ghost of Yotei. Other notable releases this year are set to include Tony Hawk's Pro 3+4 and long-awaited Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. Amid a variety of HD ports and remasters, 2025 has already seen a number of buzzy releases, with February in particular being flush with new titles, including Warhorse Studios' Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2, Civilization 7, Obsidian's Avowed, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, and Monster Hunter Wilds, which has become Capcom's fastest-selling game to date with over 8 million copies sold. March 2025 has also seen the release of a title that's not only garnered widespread acclaim, but has also gotten off to a strong commercial start. With 4 years gone since their last title, Hazelight Studios is back with the action-adventure game Split Fiction, which now has a movie adaptation in the works. Again co-written and directed by studio founder Joseph Fares, the co-op game puts players in the shoes of Mio Hudson or Zoe Foster, writers who become trapped in their own genre stories by a machine designed by a publishing company intent on stealing authors' ideas. Split Fiction has garnered rave reviews from critics and players alike, currently holding a 91 from the former on Metacritic and 90 from the latter. Now, Variety has brought word that Hazelight Studios is teaming up with Story Kitchen to develop a Split Fiction movie adaptation. The production company, best known for helping produce the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, is reported to be currently putting together a package of cast, writers, and a director in the hopes of sparking a bidding war among Hollywood studios. The news comes from the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, though no other updates have been revealed as of the time of writing. While it may still be in the very early stages of development, Split Fiction getting a movie already is a very promising sign for its chances of happening. The game was literally just released 2 weeks ago and is already on track to be a big hit for Hazelight, having sold over 2 million units within its first week. While the newly released Assassin's Creed Shadows is sure to provide it with some competition, April is largely devoid of major new releases, giving the title the chance to surpass A Way Out's 11 million sold units over the next 2 months. Regardless of how the game itself performs, Split Fiction's movie adaptation is also going a long way to further establishing Hazelight Studios' name beyond the world of gaming. It marks the second of their titles to get an adaptation, with an It Takes Two movie having been in the works for 3 years now, with Sonic the Hedgehog writers Pat Casey and Josh Miller writing and Story Kitchen also producing alongside Dwayne Johnson. Fares did, however, recently share a candid update on the project, indicating it may not be moving as smoothly as intended. Whether It Takes Two or Split Fiction gets off the ground first, Hazelight is quickly becoming one of the hottest studios to keep an eye out for. Since the studio is still a very small bureau, made up of just 81 people, we'll likely have another few years to wait for their next game, but I hope that in the meantime Fares and his other creative team members can use that time to not only whip up another creative adventure, but also be involved in the development of their previous titles.